I don't think this movie met my expectations. Like the audacity, the mind, witch behavior. Come on, witchcraft behavior. This doesn't happen. Look at this one. Hey God, I beg go. I mean, you guys, he looks good. Like I don't know. You guys, I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. Little bit cheesy. I don't know how I feel about it. Nobody is coming to save you. Today we are going to be doing a review of Monica Part 2. I intentionally did not watch the movie when it came out yesterday because I wanted to do a live review of the movie. This is going to be a movie breakdown, my thoughts. Did it meet my expectations? I mean, we all waited so long for this part 2 and it's finally here. If you've watched it, let me know in the comments what you think. But I haven't watched it. Like I said, I am now coming to watch it right here on this channel. This is Obake. So if you're interested, let's get straight into the video.
What is it? Why were you outside? What is going on? Talk to me now. Hey.
Wait. Wait. This better not be what I'm thinking.
Oh God. Trust me, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Trust me, please. We'll pass this way.
Really, we all wanted to watch part 2 because we wanted to see how Monica was living large. But this plot twist is just getting me more interested in this movie. And I think that's one of the most fascinating thing about this part 2 of Monica, that it totally threw us off what we were expecting. And I'm not sure if it's a good thing right now or a not so good thing, but judging from your views as of now, I started watching this at 6.8 million views and now it's almost 7 million views. So judging from that, it must be a good thing. Honestly, it's so interesting because we were all looking forward to seeing Monica living large, but this plot twist makes it more intriguing. It gives it more suspense, and I'm still glued to this because, like everyone else, I want to see how this story turns out. Anyway, let's continue with the movie.
My body is very hot. I've been feeling dizzy all day and I'm stooling blood.
See, I go there. Remember, I will just go cook and now come give you.
This woman is wicked. This woman is wicked. And her character is so interesting. It would seem as though this doesn't happen in a lot of homes, but it does. There are a lot of mothers who behave the exact same way that Monica's mom is acting when there's money involved. This particular scene has just opened me up to how sometimes you need to be able to uproot from where you are to a different place that would support your dreams, that would support your elevation. Getting up from where she was, she would never have been introduced to this new opportunity. Sometimes, when certain environments don't serve us, it's imperative for us to uproot ourselves, transfer ourselves to environments that will shape us into the kind of person we envision ourselves to be.
Your own, Monica. Monica, now you be this. You know, so I say by now you go don't be big girl. Go don't hammer. Go don't the wear all those long hair, the way girls, the way where they touch for them. Still carry your natural hair. Yes, now. You thought say that because you carry family for head, now make you don't get anything. You can't leave family. One. How far? Money? How far? You don't build house. You buy car? Oh, no mind me, I don't forget. I see your aeroplane way back outside.
Nika,
God, not again. Not again. Not you carrying your family's burden all over again. Like, I mean, we saw that in part one and we've gone past that. We should have been past that by now. It's looking like we are back to square one at this point.
This money no go do. This money no go do anything, Monica.
This is all I have. I don't have anything again.
100,000 no be money. Oh. I go kind of like this, go give them.
And this woman is ungrateful. This woman is really ungrateful. As this is practically everything that she has, and the reaction or the response to this is just like, and you can't blame her because this is her dad, practically her only living loving relative. I know this happens in a lot of African homes where the first son or the first daughter is meant to carry the entire family's burden. Once there's school fees to be paid, the first daughter or the first son is called. If by the slightest chance they happen to be earning something little for themselves, that is even worse. When the first daughter or first son is not entirely where they want to be, they are trying to make a life for themselves. They are trying to make a life of their own. And they are unable to do so because there's, the family burden constantly dragging them back. You take two steps forward and you take two steps back because you have all this baggage behind you that is literally taking every single thing that you have within you, and you're not able to get to where you want to get to. And that's exactly what is happening in this situation because she is trying to make a life of her own. She's trying to pick up the pieces of what's left of her life, trying to build up her life once again. And we have all, or we see all these, circumstances coming up, still trying to drag everything out of her, bringing her back, and the cycle repeating itself all over again from what we saw in part one. And I mean, what is always so interesting to see is constantly her mom's reaction. It's her mom's reaction for me every single time. Her mom's reaction, even when she's trying to help out in the scene. I mean, I'm just so frustrated.
Sister Monica, I came to apologize. I'm sorry for everything. The disrespect, the insults. I had no right.
Bobo, stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up.
Sister Monica, I was thinking of starting up something, like a business maybe.
Hmm? What kind of business?
Um, phone accessories, phone chargers, phone cases. And I already have someone that could supply me at a good wholesale price.
Mm.
Yes, but he said I'll need to pay at least 50% before I could collect the goods, and then I'll balance later.
How much?
It's 600,000. And I promise you, I will pay you back. I'm just tired of Shaun looking less of a man.
Okay. You know what? Just give me 2 weeks. I'll raise 150,000 and I'll give you.
Sister Monica, thank you. God bless you, I swear. Sister Monica, I promise to pay you back. I swear.
You don't have to pay me back.
Somebody God bless you.
You don't have to pay me back, care. You will pay back. You will pay back. There are some people that deserve slap in this movie. And beyond Monica's mom is this boy. Like the audacity, after all the things that your sister has done for you, you still had the audacity, the mind, without even having the decency to ask her for permission, just out of respect. I mean, and it just, I mean, I don't blame him. It just makes you understand how he regards his sister without any respect, because she has failed to put in place the boundaries. And listen to the response that he gave.
I don't remember agreeing to this.
Mm, I thought you wouldn't mind.
You have even carried my work table. Now, what am I?
He felt or he thought she was going to be okay with it. So subconsciously, he had already decided that, my sister is going to go along with anything because she's that type of person. She's kind, she can be manipulated. I mean, what's the worst that she can do? And this is a clear example of how a person who lacks boundaries is going to be treated or will be treated. No regard for your privacy, no regard for your space, no regard for your thoughts, no regard for what you have to say. People just throw things at you, expecting you to accept them as they come. This is a clear example of someone who lacks boundaries, how people treat a person like that. At this point, we start seeing Monica exhibit some traits of establishing her dominance or her boundaries when her brother's wife starts to interject the conversation between the two, her insisting on him not asking for permission before setting up shop right in front of her store. This reaction is a clear improvement from what we saw in part one, where the old Monica would have just let it slide. This Monica, I am starting to be proud of. Not quite there yet, but she's little by little gradually getting to, know her self-worth and know that she needs to establish boundaries. And I'm seeing that difference between the two from part one and this Monica. This woman is a witch. Because how can you hear of such good news for your from your daughter and you think is the worst thing that could ever happen? Who does that unless you are a witch? Literally showing witch behavior. I mean, come on. I was honestly praying so much that she would not get to hear about her daughter having this new change or good change in her life. And for good reason. What I was afraid of was her reaction or she trying to sabotage the whole thing. And that's exactly what is happening in this scene. Tell me which mother who has the best interest for her child would react in this way upon hearing such a news.
Leave her dream for which age? Hey, hey. Papa Monica, which age wey dey dream 30 something years na im dey dream. Na small small children dey give that kind thing. No be full grown woman like this wey her mate dey husband house with children, some 5 children, some 4. Na now wey you wan dream. Na Monica, na now you wan dream your dream abi?
Did you guys hear the utterances she was making? Unless you literally do not care about your child's future, your child's happiness, which is what we are seeing in the scene. I'm hoping so that Monica would not listen to the negative comments coming from her and go ahead with what she has planned, because this woman, this is not mother behavior. This is actually witchcraft behavior. What kind of a mother does that?
We know na, this I no know you, no be me born you. Na jealousy o. Na jealousy na make you wan leave this man wey go well. Make I see how you wan take go. Make I see how you.
So for the younger daughter, it's okay for her to have success, but for the elder daughter, it's suddenly something that has never been heard of, or is suddenly such a bad thing to do the exact same thing the younger daughter did. And now it's seen as jealousy. How can you say your daughter trying to follow her dreams is jealousy?
How much is that going to cost?
600,000 naira.
600. Doctor, I don't have 600,000 naira.
Manipulators work. Again, he does the dirty work and she is now supposed to take the fault for it. This is a person who makes a mistake, who does the dirty work and expects another person to take responsibility for it. Monica's brother is a very interesting character, and I feel like a whole analysis can be done on his character because right from day one, you get to see him as this person who doesn't really know exactly how to go about his life, but he keeps on making these rash and bad decisions that he doesn't even end up taking responsibility for it. He allows other people to take responsibility for his irresponsibility. And this is a clear, typical example of that. And once again, Monica is there as, the sacrificial lamb, the one to the rescue, the one who is expected to take on every responsibility, including the mistakes of other people and the responsibilities of other people. And of course, as gullible as she is, she takes on that responsibility. It was very heartbreaking to see Monica experience this type of loss. But I think one of the things that may have passed over our heads is the fact that because she was busy solving other people's problems or taking on other people's responsibility, she missed the opportunity to say her final farewell. And that is probably one of the things that hurts the most, the fact that she wasn't able to say goodbye to her dad for the last time or for one last time. And you can see that from the pain, the emotions, the raw emotions, the sadness, the tears, the she yearning for him to come back just so that she can be able to see him for one last time. I think that is one of the most painful things to go through. And of course, as this is one of my favorite scenes because it's when you get to see the actor really come out from Uche Montana. When you watch the movie, you get to know what the scene really is about. It's what's surprising or what's more interesting is how everyone is so nonchalant about it, about the fact that this was a huge matter that needed to be solved, and everyone was just shrugging it off as if it's just any other day.
Sister Monica, you can do it. You do not have any responsibility like us, and your business is going well.
Wait. Look at this one. Look at this one. Having the nerve after everything that she did for you, you still had the effrontery and the nerve to say something like this to her, your elder sister for that matter. This boy, this boy no get sense. Oh, hey God, I beg go.
To close my 20 go. If person talk, what go happen? Shebi you carry your bag off. Leave me, make I carry family.
The same people that she spent her youth sacrificing for, taking care of, are now the same people that are throwing it in her face. And when did that even become a reason for one person to be shouldering or putting on the burden of every single person? Hasn't she done enough? I beg, I need to help me understand this. How is being the first daughter or first child automatically, how does that assign you to automatically shoulder the burden of everyone else, as if everything she has done isn't enough? From this scene, you can sort of see her coming to the realization. And this scene also really helps you get to see how her dad was able to give her this gift. And what gift am I talking about? Her dad was able to give her the gift of releasing her from every burden. Up until this point, everything she has been doing, I believe, was because of the love that she had for her dad, the respects that she had for her dad. But with the reaction she got from her family and she just remembering exactly what her dad told her, she allowed herself to just free herself from every obligation that by society standards or by her family standards in this case were expected of her. And I think that's one of the most liberating aspects of watching this particular movie, where she finally and hopefully for the last time chooses herself and doesn't go back to this anymore. This is the very first time we've watched Monica say no to anything throughout this movie. First time she has said no. Watching this is so liberating. How you raise your kids is how they would react towards you, how they would behave as adults. And if you raise your kids without empathy, if you raise your kids without kindness, without love, that's how they are going to react towards you. And that's exactly what we see playing out in this scene. Hmm. But again, you still have to watch the movie to really see what this scene is fully about. Madam don't land. Oh shit! This is the scene I've been waiting for. This is the scene. How can you not be happy seeing this?
Breaking, feel like I read everything. Not anymore, not anymore. Will no longer.
Hey, hey.
Okay, Uche, okay. We see what you did there. Who is this person?
Before I was grown, built you a future with pieces of my own. I watched my life.
I mean, you guys, I don't know who this actor is, but first impression, he looks good. Like, he looks really good. And I don't know. I don't know. You guys, I don't know. He looks good. That's all I'm going to say. This movie is full of surprises. Gosh, I have literally never seen this face on any movie I have watched from Nigeria. So this is different in a good way. Little bit cheesy, but cheesy in a good way. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm still getting used to it.
But maybe
Kamsi, we need to do something about Monica's situation with her family.
Neto, I don't know if she can let it.
But Cam, Monica is not okay. She's not.
This is a woman who has been treated so poorly by her own family, same blood, who has been treated by her own family so badly. And now she has everything, the perfect partner, the perfect occupation, the perfect business, perfect career, perfect everything. And she was still not entirely happy. I think it's points us to the importance of family no matter what. I'm not saying that consistently continue to be at a place where you are not valued, you are not cherished, you are not, supported, but at the end of the day, family is still family. And I actually liked how this movie ended because she was able to forgive, but she also did not go back to that space where she was there to be treated that same way ever again. And I think it was so clear that she has set a boundary, and she inviting her mom, her siblings, without them having active participation in the ceremony as family members would, was the clearest boundary she had ever set. The clearest boundary anybody would ever set in such a situation. And it just teaches us how boundaries should work. I mean, it took a long time to get to this point, but either way, we got to this point. And I honestly, I don't think this movie was good. I don't think this movie met my expectations. I think it's exceeded my expectations because, like a lot of us, we were all expecting her this part two to be, mainly about her living the life, but it gave us like a different journey, right? It gave us a different journey. And also, one of the most important aspects or lessons I learned from this is, unlike the first part where, we saw at the end of the day that she had this rescuer or savior come to her aid, sometimes you are your only savior. Sometimes you need to just take a bold step towards what you want to achieve in life, because at the end of the day, what I have learned is no one, absolutely no one, nobody is coming to save you. Only you can save yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. And yeah, this movie is a solid 100 over 10 for me. I don't know about you. Let me know your thoughts on this movie. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to like, subscribe. You guys subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Why, oh, you just scatter my medulla. You the boss, my medulla. When I dust stepping on the place, everywhere scatter. Oh, yeah. No be lie. Okay.